kind. I didn't just get a quantity, I got a quality. And it's transferable. It's contagious. And it trumps all the other mess that the devil come up with. And all I got to do is believe that. I'm no longer living in fear. I mean, Jesus put his hands on lepers and everything else. That was like major no-no. Right? He knew what he had was more contagious and more powerful than what they had. He had the life of God. Lord, help us live life with the revelation that we're right with God. Believing it. Waking up every day. Just knowing it. I mean, that's the way to live. It's the quality of life. That you can live life every day. You can wake up. You know, here's what we did, religious. We wake up and okay, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to spend some time in prayer. And I'm going to try not to sin today. I'm going to try not to sin today. And I'm going to, I thought, what? What is that? I'm thinking about sin no more. Sin's gone. There's none on your record. I just got to keep saying that till it gets in you. Because there's a little Pharisee in the back of your head somewhere saying, "Arr, arr, arr." Tell him to shut up. There's no sin on your record. And there will never be any crawl between you and God ever again. Him and Paul is begging us to be about the ministry of reconciliation. To tell men that God was in Christ, not counting their sins against them. I'm just saying, let's figure out and learn how to live life with no sin consciousness. You want to? Let's learn how to live life with no sin consciousness. You'll be surprised what will happen. You'll be surprised how changed you'll be. I grew up more sin conscious than I was Jesus conscious. Every time we went to church, I had to confess my sins, and every day confess my sins, even when we prayed at dinner. Oh Lord, forgive us where we failed you. Well, he's not thinking about that. What are we doing? Every time, Lord, forgive me of my sins. I finally got the revelation. He said every time he did that, he rolled his eyes and said, I did. It'd be nice if we could move on to something else. Sin conscious all the time. Sin conscious. And wonder why it's rampant. It's a trick of the enemy. He's backing religion to keep us sin conscious. So as long as we stay sin conscious, we'll keep repeating the same sin. What if we become righteous conscious? I mean, I know it's rocket science. If you wake up every day believing you're a sinner, duh. Or if you wake up every day believing you're right with God, duh. It's the power of what you believe. Jesus said, nothing's impossible for him who believes.
That's right.
So watch now. I believe I'm right with God. The fruit of righteousness starts happening in my life. Not by my own effort, but just because I got life with God. Like, wow, you like me? You want to spend time with me? Wow, I just look at you and he gets on me in the truck now. It's like he's in love with me. I mean, you ever just say that? I didn't say he loves me. I said he's in love with me. I mean, all I got to do is think about him. He jumps on me. It don't produce more sin. You can go ahead and trust that and let go of that fear and that. Just go ahead and trust that, will you?
Yes.
Try it. I dare you, try it. Now here's the thing, if you try it, and I'm lying, that all that sin consciousness will take you right back, you will repent and be right back where you were. I'm telling you, it's what sets you free. It's what sets you free. Talking about victory. Richard said it, abundant life. This is abundant life right here, living life with God. Quality. Quality. Doesn't mean you're not ever going to have a battle or a bad day. I'm just saying, you know what, you get to the point where you get to fight with God on your side. Bring it on. Because every time a battle comes my way now, I learn how to fight with God and I get better at winning. You can't win without a battle. Every time it brings me a battle, I win, I get stronger. Yay! I think it's why Paul said, count it all joy. You fall into stuff, you know? I mean, bring it on. Once you get to the point and get established to where it no longer shakes you just because something comes against you, it only drives you deeper into God. Then it's like the enemy, he's going to gamble now to mess with you. It's going to cost him to mess with you because you're no longer shaken by his lies and what circumstances are happening and what way life's going. We've let all that dictate how we are. Come on. We've said what we're going through is how we are. We've said how things are going is how we are. We've said what people said about me or didn't say about me or what they put me through or what they did or what they didn't do or what they said. That's declared who I am today. And yet it's Thursday and we come here and sing that Jesus is Lord. But everything else is dictating who we are. What if the truth decided who we are?
Yes.
You can no longer rattle me or shake me because what he says trumps everything else. And regardless of what it looks like or regardless of what I'm going through or regardless of what kind of battle he's throwing up my way, it does not change the truth. It does not change who he says I am. And if I believe I am who he says I am, then believing that responds out of. I mean, it's what makes the difference. When you see, I'm going to quit. You guys come sing something. I'm saying, what if, here's what would impress the world. Here's what would get the world's attention. Not church attendance, but if somebody actually went through the same hell that somebody else is going through and remains unshaken. When they see somebody living life with God to where circumstances and surroundings and all this stuff of life doesn't change who I am. Doesn't decide how I am. He said, whoever builds his house on a rock, is the wind blows, the storm comes, the rain blows, you know, your house is still standing there. That's what's going to impress somebody. That's what's going to get somebody's attention. Yeah, the storm might blow, but your house is still standing. You're still who you are. I don't know how to quit this. Anybody want some life with God?
Yes.
Does anybody want this truth just keep getting in us and transforming our minds and keep changing us and getting deeper in us and keep on hearing it? Faith comes by hearing, not having heard once. Hearing. I got to keep hearing. I got to keep hearing because everything else is contrary to the gospel. Everything else is contrary to grace. I want it to consume me. I want to listen to it every minute, every day. Anybody hungry for it?
Yes.
Anybody want some more of it?
Yes.
All right, that's our prayer. Is anybody hungry?
Yes.
Does anybody want to be more hungry?
Yes.
So hungry that we're hungry more for this truth than anything else in life?
Yes.
All right. That's our prayer. If that's your prayer, say, I do.
I do.
All right, here we go. If you need something now, if you ain't got abundant yet and you're lacking some way, we got abundant in here, so don't leave without getting some extra, all right? Love y'all.
Love you.
I heard an old story how the Savior came.